Hello, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. I'm Chris. Thanks for joining me. Always good to have you. There's nothing like a fragrance haul, especially a summer fragrance haul with summer just around the corner. So I'm going to get these babies unboxed and let you know what I think of them. Stay tuned. So over the last week or so, I've had a few fragrances come in and it just so happens they are all very summer appropriate fragrances. I've got the new Invictus Aqua from Raban, which is supposedly going back to the 2016 Invictus Aqua that everybody loved so much. The 2018 version, not quite as much, so we're going to see how this new one compares to the 2016 version, see if it's just as good. I've got two new fragrances from Atelier. I've got the new one, Nida from Gallivant, which is a limited edition in a beautiful looking bottle, and I've got a Tom Ford fragrance, which is brand new to me, Costa Azzurra Parfum. I picked this up from the fragrance shop, a store we have here in the UK. It just so happened to be the best price I could find online for this scent, and it's a good store. I often buy from the fragrance shop. I've actually got a little membership card. I shop there that often. So we're going to tear this open and see how it compares to the EDP. So Tom Ford been doing a few in the gold bottles recently, a few of the parfums, and I've got to say the Costa Azzurra looks beautiful in this all gold bottle. Let's have a smell. EDP, parfum. Oh, that's such a beautiful smell. Salty marine notes. Let's see how the parfum compares. It's sweeter. It's got more depth, it's more rounded, but it's sweeter. Yeah, it's got smoothed off edges, I would say, this parfum. Obviously, feels a little fuller, a bit more density to it, all the things we'd expect from a parfum, but the sweetness I wasn't expecting. I'm not sure if incense is listed in here or not. Definitely feels like there could be. There's a sweetness, there's a little bit of a resinous quality. So it smells stronger. It actually doesn't smell as marine, aquatic. I don't get as much of a salty sea note, a little bit of seaweed in the EDP. I'm not really picking up on anything like that in this one. It might be different on skin, but so far just off these strips. It is the Costa Azzurra DNA, but less marine, stronger, richer, probably a great evening summer scent, I would say. So I'm going to try that this summer. I'll wear the EDP through the day and then I'll wear the parfum in the evening. But so far that smells amazing. Costa Azzurra is a fantastic smell, so I'm looking forward to giving the new parfum some wear through the summer. I got an unexpected package through the mail from Atelier. I love this brand. Their bottles are some of the best in the business, with the little gold flakes inside you'll see when I show you on camera. I adore Rouge Soleil with its sweetness and its dried fruits and dates. Riviera Lazuli, one of their blue bottles from a few summers ago, that is a superb summer fragrance. So I'm excited to see what we've got with these. I'm not sure if these are female or unisex, but we'll give each one a little bit of a smell. We've got a pink one and a blue one. Let's start with the pink one, which is called Villa Primrose. Gorgeous packaging. Something Atelier definitely get right is the presentation, and then we've got the fragrance that just slides out of the box. Let me just show you close up this bottle. How gorgeous is that? It's like a little snow globe that you can just shake up and get those gold flakes just spinning around in there. Being in a pink bottle makes me wonder, is it a female fragrance? Maybe we can have male fragrances in pink bottles in this day and age. Why not? Although a lot of the designers seem to think that if they put their fragrances in a pink bottle, it's going to appeal to female. So anyway, let's give it a smell, see if it's something that I would wear. Oh, this is quite masculine. Wow, I'm surprised at that. This is a rose leather combo that has got power. I can tell immediately this is going to be a robust, strong, powerful fragrance. The rose is perfectly masculine. It's obviously a unisex fragrance, but for me to wear, no problem. This is, wow, I'm really looking forward to wearing this actually. I have smelt this rose combo before. It's an age-old, ancient combination of notes in perfumery, so nothing new there, but it's done well. It smells like the ingredients are high quality. There is a brightness, there is an airiness to it as well. Maybe something a little bit ozonic. Definitely not a summer specific fragrance actually. I thought maybe releasing them now it was because it was in time for the summer. You could totally wear this in the summer, no problem at all, but this is definitely a versatile all year round fragrance. Let's see if the next one is the same kind of deal. This one is Blue Madeleine. Again, does that have female marketing connotations, having a female name in the title? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's see if this is something that I would wear. Here's a close-up of the bottle. A lovely light blue, really reminiscent of the ocean and summery things. So let's see if it is indeed a summery smell. Is it just me, or do you think that fragrance brands should make sure that the sprayer lines up with the front of the bottle, with the label, or does that not matter to you? I can't spray a bottle of fragrance without the sprayer being at the front. I think it could just be me, but I always have to spin it around if it's not lined up. Whoa, wow. This has got a little bit of woody smokiness to it. Not what I was expecting. I thought with it being in the blue bottle, maybe it was going to be a very light, invigorating, refreshing sort of summery scent. Not that. This is actually in a similar genre to Maison Margiela's By the Fireplace. It's more that than a summer fragrance. Taken me by surprise, but a very pleasant surprise, I've got to say. Wow, it's spicy. I don't know if there's a bit of fruit sweetness in here, but there is something giving it the sweetness. So it's smoky, it's spicy, woody, chestnutty, that type of smell. They could have released this in one of their darker bottles, and it would have been perfectly at home housed within that bottle. I could wear this in summer. I think I would probably push this one into a summer evening, maybe a cooler summer evening. But this is another stunner, right up my street, this type of smell. A little bit darker, sweeter, but there's a lightness to it as well. It isn't just a heavy fragrance. All right, didn't expect that, but I am glad that that is what it is. I do maybe think it leans perhaps a little more masculine, maybe both actually. Thinking that these were maybe female fragrances, I would say maybe they do lean a little more to the masculine. Not to say that women could not wear these fragrances, but for me, perfectly wearable. Definitely not feminine leaning at all, in my opinion.
If you love fragrance as much as I do, head over to my online store, luxparfum.co.uk. You'll find my favourite brands, plus brands you can't find anywhere else in the UK. Link is in the description.
Next up, we've got a fragrance from one of my favourite brands. This is Gallivant. This is a limited edition release, I believe, for the summer, or is it the bottle design that's limited edition? I'm not quite sure. I know the bottle is different to all their other bottles. It's got a design on it, which I'm looking forward to showing you and seeing for myself for the first time in person. Now, I've been wearing this fragrance. Gallivant did send me a 2ml sample, which I have used up. I've given it 3 full wearings, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. So this is called Nida. Usual lovely presentation. We've got some really nicely presented fragrances in this video, haven't we? Nida is a spit of land that runs along the Lithuanian coastline. If nothing else, I love that I learn a little bit of geography from Gallivant. So thank you for that. Oh, look at that beauty. This is a stunning bottle. This is a bigger bottle as well from Gallivant. I'm used to the smaller 30 ml, I think they are. On this one, we've got some flowers and a bird of some kind. I'm not a bird expert. Lovely. And it does say on the label, limited edition parfum. I know I said I've been wearing this, but I'm gonna give it another little spray. Oh, well done. The sprayer lines up with the label on the front. Thank you. Thank you. Saves me a job. Stops me from getting stressed and anxious. This is a great fragrance for the summer, but it's not just a summer fragrance. This is versatile, easily for all year round. It's got some power to it. It's got some depth. It is invigorating enough and light and bright enough and lively enough to wear in the summer. It's actually got an iced tea accord in there, like a fruity iced tea. So that is just refreshing in itself, because I associate that smell with a refreshing iced tea somewhere hot. The opening of this just bursts off. There's a really nice bright mandarin note. There's some cardamom, so there's a spicy pop to it, along with some incense, which gives the fragrance a really beautiful depth and rounded, slightly sweet, mysterious quality. There's some orris in here as well, some jasmine. I think what's giving this some firepower is the base, which has patchouli and moss and cedarwood. So there's lots in there that is really boosting the fragrance, supporting the fragrance, and just pushing up through the fragrance, giving it lots of strength and power. I wore this on the 3 occasions that I did, and I was really impressed with the performance. It lasted all day. It was projecting really nicely off me. It smelled pretty strong because it's a parfum concentration. This is lovely stuff from Gallivant. I'm gonna go away to Portugal in the next few weeks, this will be in my suitcase with me because I really want to wear this whilst I'm out there. Actually, probably all of these I would like to take with me. I'm not sure if I'll have room in the case, but Nida is definitely coming. So, fruity, spicy, lots of depth, some incense in there. Really gorgeously composed scent. If you haven't checked out Gallivant, please do it because they release some superb fragrances. Nida is definitely one of those. This is going to be great for the summer and then the rest of the year as well. Lastly, we've got this unexpected release from the brand that is now identifying as Raban. I don't think Paco Rabanne anymore. All the email correspondence when I ordered this says Raban. So the box here says Raban as well. So I believe they've rebranded. They are now Raban. A bag. It's the only reason I bought this fragrance was to get a bag. Not got enough bags for my groceries, so that's going to come in really handy. Great stuff. The fragrance comes in a handy little bag as well. So I got 2 bags. So if I need an overflow for my groceries, I've got a little Raban bag. Nice to see eco-friendly paper packaging. Well done, Raban. As far as I can tell, this fragrance isn't a widespread release. I don't think it's yet released in the US. I'm not sure if it will be released in the US. Hopefully for you guys it will be. The box does say travel retail exclusive. I think on their website it says it's a website exclusive, so it's definitely not a widespread release, probably a limited release. The other interesting thing is that I noticed on their website was they actually indicated that they're very aware that the fragrance community miss the original formulation of the 2016 Invictus Aqua. They say something like, we've listened to you all and now we've re-released the original Invictus Aqua. So I'm not sure what was going on with the 2018 version, why they changed it. Maybe there was a material or an ingredient that they couldn't use anymore. It was quite a different scent. It was fine, it was nice, it was quite an enjoyable fragrance, but it didn't have the almost sour, I think it was coming from the yuzu, had this marine quality and the sourness from the yuzu. It was just a very bracing, attention-grabbing, invigorating fragrance that didn't smell like a bubblegummy, generic, mass-appealing designer scent. It smelt really good. I actually have the original 2016 Invictus Aqua here, so I'm going to spray both of these on skin. I've saved some skin to test this one, and we're going to find out if the new Invictus Aqua is the same, because this is going for silly money online, and if this is just as good, if it's just the same, then you are now able to purchase the best version of Invictus Aqua. So this is the original Invictus Aqua from 2016, and this is the brand, oh that smells so good. Here is the new 2024 Invictus Aqua. So 2016, a little bit of the Invictus bubblegum sweetness in the background, but the marine notes, the yuzu. Here we go, the moment of truth. I think they've done it. I think it's the same. As far as I can tell, off this very initial first spray, it's the same as Invictus Aqua 2016. Thank you, Raban. A couple of minutes later, I've been getting my nose in deep on this. I think there is a tiny little bit of difference. Maybe it's to do with the fact that this is a few years old and it's been in the bottle for longer, and this is a brand newly, freshly minted bottle. The 2016 seems to just have an extra little bit of lift to it, almost like a mentholy eucalyptus style bit of lift. It's just there in the background. There's just an edge of that. It's not a massive difference at all, but really going in close. 2016 has that extra little bit of punch by the tiniest amount. Other than that, you get the sourness, you get the nice marine notes, you get the bitterness from the yuzu. I'm not sure if yuzu is in here, but it definitely has that sort of bracing, very fresh, citrusy element from the yuzu. I'm gonna go 95% there after I've had a little smell. So everything that was great about 2016 is in 2024. There are a couple of differences that may suit some people may be disappointed that there's slight differences. Or like I said, maybe the differences are just to do with one's a few years old and one is brand new. But it's close. So if you were thinking of picking up Invictus Aqua 2016 and you couldn't for the longest time, well now you can if you're in the UK, I think, and hopefully this will be available in the US as well. Let me know if you want to see a longer video, just drawing a few more comparisons. Once I've worn these, I can compare things like performance, the longevity, the projection, which I can't do in a quick unboxing video. But initial impressions of the new one are that it is good and it is very close to Invictus Aqua 2016. What are you looking forward to this summer? Let me know down in those comments. If you liked this fragrance haul unboxing first impressions video, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.